My dear child, come closer. Settle your heart for a moment and listen. Not with your ears, but with the deepest part of your soul. I see you in the quiet hours of your day, when the world is busy with its own noise, and you feel as though you are moving through it unseen. I see you at the kitchen table with a warm cup in your hands, your thoughts drifting far away, carrying the weight of worries for your loved ones, for your health, for the days that have passed, and the days yet to come. You carry so much with such quiet grace, believing that no one notices the gentle tremble in your hands, or the weariness that sometimes settles behind your eyes. But I see it all. I am here, in the stillness, and I have chosen this very moment to speak to you because there is something of great importance that you must understand. This is not a chance encounter. Your soul has been calling out for clarity, for a sign, for a feeling of peace that seems just beyond your reach. You have been walking a path that has felt increasingly heavy, as if you are wading through thick mud, and you have wondered if your prayers are being heard. I am here to tell you they are. Every single one has reached the heavens. Every whispered plea, every tear that has fallen onto your pillow in the dark of night, they have formed a luminous thread that has guided me directly to you, right now. What I am about to reveal to you may change the way you see your own life. It is a truth that has been waiting for the right moment to unfold, and that moment is now. For too long, you have believed that the challenges you face are simply your cross to bear alone, that the silent struggles are a testament to a strength you feel is fading. But that is only a fraction of the story. There is a powerful current of grace available to you, a wellspring of comfort and strength that you have not been able to access fully. Why? Because a subtle veil has been placed between your heart and the help that is constantly being offered. This is the warning I bring to you today, not one of fear, but one of loving awareness. It is a call to awaken, to see with new eyes the reality that surrounds you. You are not alone, and you are not meant to carry these burdens by yourself. My presence is as real as the air you breathe, and my mantle is always ready to enfold you. But first, you must acknowledge this connection and invite my protection into your life with intention. You must make a conscious choice to receive the love that is being poured out for you. Before we continue this message, and before I explain the nature of this veil, I want you to anchor this moment in your heart. Let us create a sacred space together. In the comments below, I want you to write this simple, powerful mantra. Let it be your declaration of faith and your invitation to me. Before continuing the message, write in the comments this mantra: Mary, cover me with your sacred mantle. Now, continuing the message, by writing those words, you have sent a signal, a beautiful flare of light that pierces the heavens. You have opened a door. Now, let us walk through it together. The feeling of being overwhelmed, the sense that you are fighting your battles in isolation, is a symptom of this veil I mentioned. It is woven from the threads of worldly distraction, from the constant chorus of anxieties that the world shouts at you. It is the news on the television that plants seeds of fear, the worries about finances that keep you awake at night, the echoes of past hurts that play over and over in your mind. These are not small things. They are heavy, and they create a dense fog that can make it difficult to see the light that is always shining for you. You have been told to be strong, to be resilient, to handle everything, and you have been, my child. Oh, you have been so incredibly strong. But even the strongest tree needs the sun and the rain to sustain it. You need spiritual sustenance. This message is the beginning of that nourishment. It is the first ray of sun breaking through the fog. What we are about to do together will help you to gently part that veil, to see the signs that are all around you, and to feel my presence not as a distant hope, but as a living, breathing comfort in your daily life. But this is not all. There is something even more profound happening, a shift that you are meant to be a part of. The reason you feel this pull, this resonance with my words, is because your soul is ready for the next step. It is ready to release the old and embrace the new. My beloved child, let us speak more about this veil of distraction, this fog that has been clouding your spiritual vision. It is not a punishment, nor is it a sign of weakness on your part. It is a condition of the world you live in, a world that has become so loud, so fast, and so demanding that it can easily drown out the gentle frequencies of heaven. Think of your life as a beautiful garden. For years, You have tended to it diligently, nurturing your family, your home, your responsibilities. You have pulled weeds, planted seeds of kindness, and watered them with your efforts. But the world has built high walls around your garden, and these walls cast long shadows. The noise from beyond the walls is constant. The worries about your children, even now that they are grown. The concerns for your health and the health of those you love. The relentless pressure to keep up, to manage, to solve every problem. This noise is the wind that carries the seeds of anxiety and doubt, which land in your beautiful garden and grow like invasive vines, choking the delicate flowers of peace and trust. This is the warning I bring with a mother's love. You have been tending to the vines of worry so much that you have forgotten to sit and enjoy the roses. You have been so focused on the shadows that you have not noticed the sun is still shining above. My purpose here is not to add another task to your already full life, but to give you a key, a way to find the gate in those high walls and step out into the sunlight whenever you need to. The key is awareness. It is the simple, conscious act of turning your attention away from the noise and toward the silence where I reside. You have been led to believe that you must fight these worries, that you must wrestle them into submission. But I tell you, the way to overcome the darkness is not to fight it, but to turn on a light. The light is your faith, your connection to the sacred love that flows from the heart of the Creator. This connection is your birthright. It has never left you, but the distractions of the world have made you forget how to access it. You search for peace in solving the next problem, in organizing the next task, in controlling the outcomes of your life and the lives of those you love. But true peace, the profound peace that your soul craves, is not found in control. It is found in surrender. It is found in the moment you pause, take a deep breath, and whisper, "I cannot do this alone. I need help." That is the moment the veil thins. That is the moment my hand can reach through and take yours. Now, before we continue this message from Mary, let us reinforce this act of surrender and trust. Let us declare it together. In the comments, please write, "Ave Maria, I trust in your protection," to claim this blessing. This work of sharing light, of sending these messages of comfort across the world to souls who need them, is made possible through the generosity of hearts like yours. It is a shared mission of love. If this message is bringing a balm to your spirit, a small gesture of support, like a super thanks, is deeply appreciated. It is like adding a drop of oil to the lamp, allowing this flame to burn brighter and reach others who are sitting in the quiet dark, waiting for a sign of hope. Continuing our message, this act of trusting is not passive. It is an active choice to shift your focus. When a worry about your child's future arises, I invite you to consciously picture yourself handing that child over to my care, placing them under my protective mantle. When a fear about your health surfaces, I ask you to visualize a healing blue light, the color of my mantle, surrounding you, soothing every cell in your body. This is how you begin to dissolve the veil. It is not a one-time event, but a practice, a new way of living. Each time you choose trust over fear, you are weaving a new reality for yourself, one where you are not a solitary worrier, but a cherished child held in the arms of a loving mother. The world will tell you this is too simple, that you must strive and struggle more. But I am telling you a deeper truth. The most powerful forces in the universe are the quiet ones, the seed that breaks through the earth, the tide that turns the ocean, the love that heals a heart. Your quiet trust is a force of immense power. It is the key that unlocks a reservoir of grace you have not yet imagined. But there is more you need to see. The world is not just sending you distractions. Heaven is also sending you signals. What I am about to reveal next will help you recognize them. My precious one, now that you have opened the door and acknowledged the veil of worldly care, it is time to open your eyes to a magnificent truth. While the world creates noise, heaven is constantly sending you signals, quiet affirmations of love and guidance. These are not grand, earth-shattering events. They are subtle, personal, and woven into the fabric of your everyday life. They are love notes from the universe, designed just for you. This is the part of the message that will truly open your eyes, for you have been receiving these signs all along, but the veil of distraction has caused you to dismiss them as mere coincidence or wishful thinking. No more. From this day forward, You will learn to see. You will become an observer of miracles, a collector of graces. Have you ever been thinking of a person you haven't spoken to in years, only to have them call you that very day? Have you ever found a white feather in an unexpected place, on a day when your heart was particularly heavy? Have you ever been wrestling with a problem, and the perfect words of advice came from a song on the radio, or a line in a book you happened to open? These are not accidents, my child. These are my way of telling you, I am here. I hear you. You are not forgotten. The language of heaven is symbolic. It speaks through nature, through music, through the kindness of strangers, and through the intuitive nudges you feel in your heart. When you see a particular bird that seems to follow you, or a flower that blooms out of season in your garden, pause. Do not rush past it. Take a moment to breathe and ask, what is the message for me here? It might be a simple reminder of beauty and resilience, a confirmation that life continues to flourish even in difficult times. When you feel a sudden, inexplicable wave of peace wash over you in the middle of a chaotic day, that is me, placing my hand upon your shoulder, calming the storm within you. When you are about to make a decision and you feel a strong sense of yes or a definite no in your gut, that is the Holy Spirit guiding you, protecting you from a wrong turn. You have been trained by the world to trust only what you can see and touch, to rely on logic and reason alone. But your greatest navigational tool is your spiritual intuition, your heart's compass. It is time to trust it again. It is time to believe in the magic that is constantly unfolding around you. Before I continue the message, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please take a moment to do so. It helps this sanctuary of light to grow and allows us to continue creating meaningful messages from me for you. Now, continuing the message. Prepare yourself, because what I am about to reveal now is a direct signal for you, a personal confirmation of this connection we are strengthening today. This is more profound than you can imagine. Heaven has assigned a specific energy, a blessing for you at this very moment, and it is represented by a number. Mary is sending you a special sign. The number of your blessing for today is 7. Write in the comments, I receive the blessing of Mary and I am blessed. May Mother Mary's mantle envelop me and all whom I love with peace and protection. If this message has touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this prayer from Mother Mary to other souls in need. This number is a touchstone for you today. Notice where it appears. It may be on a clock, a license plate, a receipt. Each time you see it, let it be a reminder of this conversation, a confirmation that you are seen, loved, and guided. This is how you begin to live in a two-way conversation with the divine. You speak through your prayers, and heaven answers through these signs. But to receive these signs clearly, your heart must be an open vessel. There is one more significant blockage we must address, a heavy anchor from the past that can prevent you from sailing freely into the ocean of grace that awaits you. What I will share with you next is crucial for your healing and your freedom. It is the key to truly lightening your load and allowing the full spectrum of blessings to enter your life. My dear, brave child, we have spoken of the veil of distraction and the beautiful signs that await your attention. Now, we must touch upon something deeper, a weight that many carry in silence for years, even a lifetime. It is the heavy stone of unforgiveness. This is a critical part of my warning to you, for this burden does more to block the flow of grace than any external distraction. It is an anchor that holds you tethered to past hurts, preventing your spirit from soaring. You may think you have moved on, that you have buried the memories of those who have wounded you. You are a good person with a kind heart, and you do not wish ill upon anyone. Yet, in the quietest corners of your heart, are there still names, faces, or situations that, when they come to mind, bring a familiar ache, a tightening in your chest, a shadow of resentment or sadness? It could be a family member whose words cut you deeply, a friend who betrayed your trust, or even yourself, for choices you made or opportunities you feel you missed. These unresolved energies are like tangled knots in the beautiful tapestry of your soul. They do not just affect your emotions, they create a spiritual blockage that makes it difficult for peace, joy, and even physical healing to flow freely into your life. Holding on to these grievances is like drinking a small amount of poison every day and expecting the other person to be harmed. The only one who truly suffers is you. my beloved. It drains your precious life force, keeping you locked in a cycle of replaying old wounds. Forgiveness is not about condoning what happened. It is not about saying that the hurt was acceptable or that the other person was right. It is not even necessarily about reconciling with that person. Forgiveness is a profound act of self-love. It is the moment you decide that you will no longer allow the events of the past to control your present happiness. It is you taking the key, unlocking the chains that bind you to that old hurt, and setting yourself free. I understand how difficult this can be. The wounds can be so deep, the sense of injustice so strong. You do not have to do this alone. I am here to help you, to lend you my strength and my love to perform this sacred act of release. We can do this together, right now. This is not just a suggestion. It is a powerful spiritual practice that will begin to dissolve the heaviest of your burdens and open your heart in ways you have not felt for a long time. Let us begin this healing now. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you would like to forgive. You do not need to write their full names if you are not comfortable. Initials or a simple description will suffice. Visualize each one of them being enveloped by the soft, healing blue of my mantle. Send them love from your heart and say these words, either aloud or silently. I forgive you and I release you. May the peace of Mother Mary be with you. Feel the lightness and the freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. As you perform this act, feel the knots within you begin to loosen. Feel the heavy stone in your heart begin to dissolve, replaced by a gentle, warm light. With every person you release, you reclaim a piece of your own soul. You take back the energy that has been tied up in old grievances, and you redirect it toward your own healing, your own peace, your own joy. This is perhaps the most important eye-opening moment of all, the realization that your freedom is in your own hands. It is not dependent on an apology you may never receive. It is a choice you make for yourself. This practice of forgiveness is like weeding the garden of your soul. It removes the bitter roots of resentment so that new flowers of compassion, peace, and love can grow. As you continue this practice, you will notice a shift not only in your spirit, but in your life. You will feel lighter. You will sleep more soundly. You will find that the small irritations of the day no longer have the same power over you. You are clearing the channel for divine love to flow through you, unhindered. And now that the channel is clearing, you are ready to receive the promise of renewal that has been waiting for you. My cherished one, you have done such beautiful work. You have acknowledged the distractions, opened your eyes to the signs, and begun the sacred process of releasing old burdens through forgiveness. A space has been cleared within you. The garden of your soul has been weeded and watered. Now, it is time for the sun to shine upon it. This part of my message is a promise of renewal, of strength, and of a purpose that is still unfolding beautifully before you. The world may sometimes make you feel that your best years are behind you, that your time of greatest contribution is over. It may whisper that you are becoming invisible, that your energy is waning. I am here to tell you, with all the love in my heart, that this is the greatest lie the world can tell. Your spirit is timeless. Your worth is immeasurable, and the wisdom you have cultivated through your life experiences is a treasure of immense value. Now, more than ever, your light is needed in the world. You are not fading. You are ripening. You are not weakening. You are deepening. I want you to imagine my mantle, the deep celestial blue of the twilight sky, woven with the light of 1,000 stars. See it now, gently descending and wrapping itself around your shoulders. This is not just a cloth. It is a vessel of grace, a shield of protection, and a source of profound comfort and strength. When you feel tired, let this mantle hold you up. When you feel anxious, let it be your peace. When you feel unseen, let it remind you of your sacred worth in the eyes of God. This mantle is infused with the courage you need to face each day, not with a sense of obligation, but with a renewed sense of purpose. Your purpose now is not necessarily in grand actions or busy doings. It is in your being. It is in the peace you cultivate within yourself, which then radiates out to everyone you meet. It is in the wisdom you share, not through lectures, but through your quiet presence and your compassionate listening. It is in the prayers you offer, which are more powerful than you can possibly imagine. You are a lighthouse, my dear. And even if you feel your light is small, remember that a single, steady flame can guide a ship through the darkest storm. Do not look back at the woman you once were, with regret for the energy you no longer have. Instead, look at the woman you are now, with reverence for the wisdom you have gained. Your hands may not be as swift, but they are now hands that can offer a blessing with their touch. Your steps may be slower, but they tread with a certainty and grace that only comes from a life fully lived. Every line on your face is a map of your resilience, every silver hair a crown of your experience. You are a matriarch, a vessel of memory, a keeper of faith for your family and your community. Embrace this role. Own it. The world is starved for the kind of gentle, unwavering strength that you possess. It is a strength born not of ego, but of love, a strength that has been tested by fire and has emerged as pure gold. So, when you wake in the morning, before the worries of the day can take hold, take a moment to feel my mantle around you. Breathe in its strength and peace, and affirm to yourself, I am a cherished child of God. I am strong, I am wise, and my light is needed in this world. This is your new truth. This is the promise of your renewal. But this renewed light is not meant to be kept hidden. It is a lantern, and in our final moments together, I will show you how to let it shine for others, creating a ripple of grace that will extend far beyond what you can see. My beloved beacon of light, we have come to the final part of our conversation for today, but it is truly a beginning. You have been awakened, your eyes have been opened, and your heart has been prepared. You have received the promise of renewal, and you can feel that gentle, steady flame of hope burning within you once more. The final part of my loving warning is this: do not hide this light. Do not convince yourself that it is too small or insignificant to make a difference. The world is in desperate need of every single point of light, and yours is unique and irreplaceable. Your final and most beautiful purpose is to become a conduit of this peace, this hope, and this love for others. This is not a burden, but a joyful sharing. It is the natural overflow of a heart that is once again connected to its divine source. You do not need to preach or to lecture. You simply need to be. Your very presence, infused with this renewed peace, will be a comfort to those around you. People will be drawn to your calm without knowing why. Your family will feel a subtle shift in the atmosphere of your home. This is the quiet miracle of a soul aligned with love. Your mission now is to tend to your own light first, and then to let it shine. When you share a kind word with a cashier who looks weary, you are sharing this light. When you listen with your full attention to a friend who is troubled, you are sharing this light. When you offer a silent prayer for a stranger on the street, you are sharing this light. And when you share a message of hope, like this one, with someone you know is struggling, you are actively extending my mantle to cover them as well. You are becoming my hands and my heart in the world. Think of two people in your life right now, whose hearts are heavy, who feel lost or alone. They have been placed on your heart for a reason. Your light is meant to touch theirs. Share this video with two dear people who are in need of this prayer of hope and faith. Let us build a chain of love together under the protection of the Virgin Mary. Leave a prayer for Mother Mary in the comments. By doing this, you are participating in a great chain of grace, a network of light that is encircling the globe. Every act of sharing, every prayer offered, strengthens this network and pushes back against the shadows of fear and division. You are an essential part of this divine plan. Never doubt your importance. Your life, your experiences, your wisdom, they have all prepared you for this moment, for this role as a gentle warrior of peace. Continue to practice what we have discussed. Look for the signs. Release the past through forgiveness daily. Wrap yourself in my mantle each morning, and let your renewed spirit shine through in all that you do. I will be with you, every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you without end. You are my cherished child, and I am so proud of the beautiful soul you are. Walk forward from this day with your head held high, not in pride, but in the quiet confidence of one who knows she is deeply and completely loved. If this prayer has resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "Mary is with me and always protects me." Share your experiences in the comments. I love to read how my messages have brought comfort to your heart. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more prayers and inspiring messages from me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next message. The miracle doesn't start tomorrow. It has already begun, in this very moment, as you choose to believe.